Well, speaking of money in the military, explain the NFL military sponsorship partnership that has drawn your ire.
Oh, they should be embarrassed. They hold these events ostensibly to honor the men and women who are serving, have them out on the field. Oh, you've seen every Sunday the crowd is with them and honoring them, and they're charging. They're charging the Department of Defense for it. Some $5 million was spent last year. Do they know no shame? I know they're greedy. Nothing wrong, I guess, with that. That's why we had the blackout rule. But, come on. It's just they should be embarrassed to be charging the Department of Defense, i.e. the taxpayers of America, for events that honor the men and women who serve our nation in uniform. It isn't really a complicated issue, and the defense bill this year, unfortunately, we had to prevent it. We had to prohibit it in the defense bill that I'm the chairman of the committee. But these guys should be embarrassed, and they should give the money back. They make billions.
When did you first hear about this?
It's about a year, 8 or 9 months ago, I think it was, when it first came out. And frankly, I didn't believe it at first. Now, look, it's one thing for example, the National Guard to buy advertising, say, please join the National Guard. I understand that. And on the networks, that's legit. But to say, ladies and gentlemen, the men and women of the military are here today and they're down on the field and let's honor them and charge people for it. I bet you that the people in attendance don't know that they're charging for that, the taxpayers for it.
So this was a 4-year period where the Department of Defense was paying the NFL just over $5 million to salute the troops. It's like product placement.
Yeah, but isn't the product is something that we should honor without having to charge for it?
Yes, Look, I was surprised, probably not as surprised as you were, but I was surprised that they were charging these feel-good moments. So what happens next?
Well, we prohibited it in the bill, but I think the president's going to prohibit the bill. But honestly, I hope we have shamed them. I hope they're embarrassed enough not to try it again. But we'll be keeping an eye on it. And the first team franchise that charges the taxpayers for it, we're going to make them famous.